Right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again today. So as you can see from the video description, I'm going to be dyeing my hair today, and I'm not just going to be dyeing it, I'm going to be bleaching it. I'm so scared. So as you can see, I have already got bleach in my hair. So I did myself an ombre. So when I first did it, it was nice and light and subtle. So it kind of went from like a dark brown to a light brown into a dark blonde. And then I got bored with that really quickly, and I did the ombre lighter and I brought it up a bit further. And I've had this for a few weeks now, but I am bored already. I'm bored. I'm like, we're coming into summer. This is more of like an autumn sort of look, I think, anyway. So I thought I'm going to go all over blonde, and I'm going to try and go as ashy dirty blonde as I possibly can. So pray for me, please pray for me. Really do hope that this works out, because I've been blonde before. My natural hair colour is pretty much blonde, although now I'm not sure if you can see, I've got some rootage there. Yeah, it's like a really mousy colour, obviously with a few greys thrown in there as well. So right, I'm just going to get straight into it.
So this is the bleach that I use. It's True Lights, and this is the Rapid Blue powder. This is the developer, so it's 30 volume developer. And into a bowl I did 4 scoops of powder with 140 ml of developer. Put your gloves on, and at this point this is where I'm starting to get nervous. But let's do this. So I sectioned my hair off into 2 pieces, so right side, left side. And then I just started working from the bottom at the back, in as small sections as I could get away with, really, trying to avoid getting any more bleach onto the parts of my hair that are already bleached. That was fairly difficult, to be honest with you. And then I'm just wrapping them all up in foil to help with the processing. And I'm literally just going to do it section by section. As you can see there, I turn my brush sideways and I kind of like feather it into the already bleached parts. And I am avoiding my roots at this because I don't want to have hot roots. I am going to go in and do my roots with a 20 volume developer at some point. It all depends on how this turns out first. If I did feel like I ever got any bleach onto the already bleached parts of my hair, I just took a dry comb and I just run that through the bleached areas just to get as much out of it as I possibly could. But yeah, I'm making sure that I am completely and utterly saturating each section that I'm doing to make sure that it's covered really well and it's got a fighting chance to develop evenly. So once I'd done 3 strands on this side of my head, I thought, oh, I'll have a good idea and I will go and do exactly the same thing on the other side so it all develops at the same time. And this was the process that I did through my entire head. So I did a few strands on one side and then I went over to the other side and repeated and did exactly the same thing. So yeah, just carrying on doing each strand individually and brushing off any of that excess bleach onto the already bleached parts of my hair if needs be. And like I said before, this is the method that I used for my entire head. So I just did a couple of strands on the left and did a couple of strands on the right, and then just kept working my way up until I'd done my whole head.
Right, so it's all in my hair now. It took me ages. It took me over an hour to apply this. It's just been insane. I'm really worried now. I did take the one foil out underneath and it's not gone too bad. Yeah, I can pull it and it still feels strong. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the foils out underneath just to stop extra processing, and then I'll leave it on here. It says 45 minutes and I've never taken this long to apply bleach before, so I'm really scared. But it still feels nice and strong there, so hopefully we'll be okay. Right, so I've had this on now for 15 minutes. You can see it's turning nicely. And yeah, it's not uncomfortable. It's starting to itch a little bit where I have touched the scalp slightly, but it's not uncomfortable, it's not horrible, it's not burning. These bits of my hair underneath here are still nice and strong. I've been giving them a bit of a pull to make sure they're okay. So yeah, so we're gonna keep checking it like every 10 minutes or so, just to make sure that it's okay. I'm just worried that the whole thing isn't going to process together. It probably isn't, is it? Yeah, I'm just worried that it's not going to process together and that I'm going to be left really patchy and everything. So we'll have to see. Right, so it's been the full 45 minutes. Actually, it's been more like 50 minutes. So I'm just going to take all these foils out. See where we are. There we are. Okay, so it's all out and we're looking very orange. Very orange indeed, but it is still wet. Right, so underneath here, which is the bit that I did first, is quite light. That's what I wanted to get to really, but we got to this. But like I said, I was expecting all of this. And I was expecting to have to go in more than once. So that's just the way it is. So let's just see how bad it is. So when I washed it out, I washed it out with purple shampoo. Like thoroughly washed it out. And then I put on a purple conditioner. Purple conditioners are just like really good for your hair if you just bleached it, and it's just made it so much easier to work with. So I haven't had any fallout or anything like that. I've been really lucky. So yeah, so we've got, even though I haven't done my roots, we've still got kind of like a hot root situation going on. As you can see, so pretty. But here we go. As you can see, it's that strip there. Do you know what? The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking it's not that bad. It's actually done quite well. It would look different to my ends because the ends have been toned, whereas this hasn't. So I am not too upset about it actually. There you go, like you can see the strip more there, this side. I'm gonna let it air dry for a little bit, and then I'll put some heat protectant on it and I'll give it a final blast with a blow dryer. So here we are, we're all dry. You can definitely see that strip a lot better now, now that it's dry. Right there. But never mind, we will fix it. So yeah, so the condition of my hair feels absolutely fantastic, to be fair. Believe it or not, it feels really good. It doesn't really feel dry or anything. But that I think is definitely down to the products that I used afterwards. So I used the Charles Worthington London purple shampoo. Well, actually, this is a violet and it's max strength. It's really good. Look how purple that is. Oh, it's coming out everywhere. So the conditioner that I use is also in the same range. So it's a Charles Worthington London Violet. But this isn't violet. It is really, really light. So that is the colour of it there. It is that good that it just rescued my hair. Really did rescue my hair. So they're absolutely fantastic products. The purple shampoo, if you have bleached hair and you need to tone it, just put that onto your dry bleached hair and leave it for 15-20 minutes and it does the job really, really well. Obviously it doesn't last as long as like an actual toner would last, but it does the job. So yeah, so this was part one of getting my hair blonde. I hope you liked it, guys. If you want to see part two, and however many parts there are going to be to this, I really don't know, then please hit that subscribe button below. I'd really, really appreciate your support on this, actually. I would really need you to pray for me through each video. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.